when the answer is when the dollar value is above X, or when it involves this specific category of patient, or when a member of staff is being let go, that's authority. Trigger-based escalation lets an ops manager decide. Confidence-based escalation stops them from ever getting started. Which brings me back to Janeway. What made her decision architecture different from most of the ops managers I've watched over the years? Well, she had explicit delegation. As the captain of a Federation starship operating in a novel situation with no Federation contact, the authority was hers by design. The Prime Directive existed. Its application in that situation was hers to interpret. She wasn't a rebel. She was operating exactly within her assigned scope. There was nobody to wait for, and the ship's operating architecture had already said so. Your ops manager needs the same three things Janeway had. Explicit delegation, so they know that the decision is theirs. Named authority, so that nobody senior overrides them casually or after the fact. And trigger-based escalation, so they know exactly when to bring the owner in and, more importantly, exactly when not to. So, here's your assignment. In the next 2 weeks, get the leadership team in one room. That's your owner physician, the ops manager, and whoever else handles decision making right now. Map the top 15 recurring decisions in the practice. Put a name next to each one. Wherever there's ambiguity, decide it in the room and write it down. That's the permission audit. Watch how many things start moving that were quietly waiting for the permission that you never even knew you were withholding. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, okay, great, permission audit is on the list, and you're also sensing there are half a dozen other things in your practice you know you could probably tighten up, but you don't have a system for it, and you're not sure which one to reach for first, here is where I'd start. What if I could show you the highest leverage thing an ops manager can own inside a cash pay practice? Well, I can. It's the architecture between the front door and the second sale, the piece that turns the entry visit from a dead end into the start of a long-term relationship. When it's installed, revenue per patient starts moving on its own. When it's missing, your team spends every month closing for the practice instead of running it. And you spend your week carrying the second job that quietly eats away at the practice. I've packaged the whole thing into the More Per Patient framework, a video training that hands you the 3 signs that tell you whether your next move is a lead problem or an architecture gap. Then it shows you exactly what to install to close that gap. Links in the description. Watch it with your physician if you can, and you'll walk out of that meeting with a shared starting point and a very specific first decision to attach a name to. Now, if the permission trap is real in your practice, the first decision probably worth tackling first is about pricing, because that's where waiting hurts the practice the most. In this case, watch this video next about raising your prices.